Live streaming is on.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This afternoon, I know we all get a bit sleepy after having lunch. Me too. But that's our duty. We have to study. So we just spent about 50 minutes or 60 minutes. We finish Unit 5. And the second conference today is Unit 5. This time, I mean, Unit 5. អូខេម៉ោងនេះគឺខ្ញុំដឹងថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាពិតជារៀងងុយគេងតិចហើយ យើងទៅតែញ៉ាំបាយហើយមិញប៉ុន្តែជារឿងដែលយើងត្រូវតែរៀនណាអូខេដូច្នេះយើងរៀនមេរៀនទី5បន្តគឺប្រហែលជា50ទៅ60នាទីយើងចប់ហើយណាអញ្ចឹងមិនជាយូរពេកទេហើយចាំសម្រាប់ពេលក្រោយចឹងណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមចូលមេរៀនរបស់យើង Unit 5 all about sports. Okay. Unit 5 all about sports. I'll go to Telegram to see a bit. Unit 5. Okay. Now look at Unit 5, all about sports. And in this unit, you'll learn to discuss sports and describe sport events, talk about rules, and also we learn one grammar, also modal verb like can, but the modal verb here mustn't have two. It's not the same as can. Can showing ability and permission, and this one showing something differently. I think you all learn. You have watched the video clips I sent to you last week, so you know already. Okay, so let's go a bit to exercises. Okay, everyone, look, we have exercise 2 that we have 10 words about sports: gymnastics, ping pong, taekwondo, volleyball, hockey, rugby, track, and yoga. And all of these sports are shown in the picture. Okay, if you have background knowledge about these sports, you can match. Okay, so tell me after you have matched already in the video clip, and now just tell me what you have done. Number 2, what is it? Yoga, good, yoga. Number 3, gymnastic. Number 4,
Ping pong sir.
yeah, ping pong. And number 5,
Track.
track, good. Number 6,
Taekwondo sir.
taekwondo. 7,
Volleyball sir.
volleyball. 8,
Hockey sir.
hockey. You know, everyone, sports has two verbs used with sports: do and play. Translate in Khmer លេង ក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេស ពាក្យថាលេងកីឡាគេប្រើ verb 2 do and play ចំពោះខ្មែរយើងប្រើពាក្យតែមួយគឺលេងកីឡាណាអញ្ចឹងកីឡាមួយណាដែលប្រើពាក្យ do គេកីឡាមួយណាប្រើពាក្យ play okay all sports using ball we use play ball can be hard or soft ball and can be flat or round called ball make sure that it has some time round okay ball if with ball we use the verb play with no ball we use the verb do for example rugby has a ball so we use play rugby yoga doesn't have a ball so we say do yoga gymnastic the same it doesn't have ball so we can say do gymnastic and ping pong have the ball so we say play ping pong and five track we don't have ball so when we speak we say do a track taekwondo has ball no it doesn't have so we use the verb do taekwondo volleyball it has ball so we say play volleyball and number 8 hockey also has the ball but the ball is flat and it's called it is called another word is puck okay in Khmer we translate b មិន ball ខ្មែរយើងអាមូលហ្មងហៅបាល់ប៉ុន្តែអាមូលតប៉ែតដូច hockey ហ្នឹងគេហៅb ណាអាហ្នឹងភាសាខ្មែរយើងគេពេលខាងកីឡាគេបកប្រែចំពោះhockey នេះបើលេងលើទឹកកកគេប្រើ b តប៉ែតតែបើលេងនៅលើដីវិញលើស្មៅគេប្រើ ball ដូចពីងប៉ុងអញ្ចឹងគ្រាន់ថាវាទន់វាដូច tennis ទៅវិញដូចគេលេង tennis ដូចបាល់ tennis អញ្ចឹងហើយយកទៅវាយនៅលើស្មៅបានដែរណាពេលគេលេងទឹកកកគេប្រើ puck គេហៅ puck ហ្នឹង PC or PUCK puck ហ្នឹងប្រើសម្រាប់លេងនៅលើទឹកកកណា Okay let's play listening a bit for you ឥឡូវយើងចាក់សំឡេងតិចទៅដើម្បីអ្នកនរគ្នាបានមើលបានស្ដាប់សំទោសណា5.1
Unit 5 All about sports Page 50 Exercise 2
1. Rugby.
2. Yoga
3. Gymnastics.
4. Ping pong
5. Track.
6. Taekwondo
7. Volleyball.
8. Hockey
Okay, so look everyone, we have finished exercise 2 already, and exercise 3 I already explained. We can use do or play with the sports. Translate in Khmer one word លេងណាលេងកីឡាលេងបាល់ទាត់លេងពីងប៉ុងលេងបាល់ទះហាត់តៃក្វាន់ដូលេងរត់ប្រណាំង okay track រត់ប្រណាំងyou know, in sports, sometimes we like to play and sometimes we like to watch. Okay. For example, free boxing. We don't like to play, but we like to watch. How about these 7 sports? We have baseball, basketball, gymnastics, ping pong, soccer, taekwondo, and skiing. Soccer គឺបាល់ទាត់ណា football គឺសម្រាប់ British English តែសម្រាប់ American English we call soccer it called soccer or sometimes called soccer ball okay if you like the most soccer you can put number 1 here like to play and if sport that you don't like to play you may put number 7 so you can rank among 1 to 7 like this according to your favorite, most favorite, and least favorite. And watch also which one you like to watch the most, put number 1. And which one you like to watch the least, you can put number 7. So you can rank them down from 1 to 7 like this. Okay, យល់លំហាត់ហ្នឹងតើអ្នកលំហាត់ហ្នឹងគ្រាន់តែគេឲ្យធ្វើខ្លួនឯងទេកីឡាណាយើងចូលចិត្តមើលខ្លាំងជាងគេដាក់លេខ1ទៅកីឡាណាយើងមិនសូវចូលចិត្តតិចជាងគេដាក់លេខ7ទៅហើយយើងដាក់ចន្លោះវាទៅមួយណាលំដាប់អញ្ចឹងមានកីឡាខ្លះយើងចូលចិត្តមើលកីឡាខ្លះយើងចូលចិត្តលេងដូចជា volleyball ខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តលេងណាកាលពេលខ្ញុំនៅរៀនវិទ្យាល័យដូចឬក៏ទៅតែឆ្នាំទី1ទី2ដូចពួកយើងលេងបាល់ទះសឹងតែរាល់ថ្ងៃអូខេឥឡូវយើងចូលដល់ចំណុចមួយ listening មានមនុស្ស3នាក់មួយឈ្មោះ Samantha អូពេលណាគេចាក់ចេញអូខេសុខជាចេញហើយដោយសារភ្លៀងខ្លាំងនៅខាងខ្ញុំអត់ភ្លៀងនៅសាលាអត់អី Okay, Samantha, Mazumi, and Doug, all ladies. And you can listen to the 3 interviews with 3 people. And then you can do this exercise. There are 6 activities asking in a question. So you can answer who with just a tick. For example, number 1, who does a sport that isn't popular? So that has done a sport that isn't popular. How about number 2? Who doesn't do the sport often? Can you know that? Who doesn't do the sport often? Mazumi or Doug? Yeah, ready, please. Don't worry, right or wrong. Make sure that you speak. កុំបារម្ភណាខុសឬត្រូវអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបានមើលមេរៀនទី5នឹងអស់ទេអ្នកគ្នា Okay, ឥឡូវឆ្លើយសាមមើល Who doesn't do the sport often អ្នកណាគេដែលគាត់មិនបានលេងកីឡាញឹកញាប់ទេ Samantha. Okay. Samantha. Who plays on a team? Who plays on a team? Who plays on a team? អ្នកណាគេលេងជាក្រុមណាគេលេងកីឡាជាក្រុម Yes. អូខាងខ្ញុំចាប់បានភ្លៀងដែរហើយទាំងអស់គ្នាគឺដាប់ Right? ត្រូវទេ Who started doing the sport 8 years ago? Masumi, good. Who has to travel to do the sport? Samantha, good. Last one, who has to wear special white clothes? White clothes. Masumi, good. All answer correct, everyone. You're good. So let's listen to what the 3 people talking about in their interviews.
Page 51. Exercise 2. 1. Samantha.
I love it. The places you go to are beautiful. You're up in the mountains. Everything is covered in snow. And when you go down, it's really exciting. When you first learn, you fall down a lot. But now I don't fall very much. You don't have to go fast if you're scared. You can choose an easier trail and go slower. But if you like going fast, you can go really fast. The only problem is that there are no mountains where I live, so I have to go during my winter vacation, and that's only 1 week a year.
2. Masumi.
I really enjoyed doing this sport, and it's good to know something about how to protect myself, and it's good exercise. Students must wear special white clothes. I like the clothes, but not everybody does. My coordination and balance are better now than before I started doing it. We do a lot of different moves, like kicks with our feet and punches with our fists. But we must not hit each other in the head. Mentally, it's good too. It helps you to concentrate better and teaches discipline. One of the rules is that people must not call each other names. I like it very much because it's a very complete sport. I started about 8 years ago, and now I'm a black belt.
3. Doug.
It's a sport that not many people play. This is too bad because it's such a wonderful game. It's very fast and is really good for your coordination. You don't have to play it on ice. You can play it on grass too. I play on grass and we use a small ball. When people play on ice, they use a flat disc called a puck. I started playing at school and I still play now. I play for a local team and we have a game every Saturday. I like playing on a team. We always enjoy it, and it doesn't matter if we win or lose.
Yes, playing sport, it doesn't matter win or lose. Make sure that we play. គេលេងកីឡាយើងកុំគិតចាញ់ឈ្នះគឺធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យតែយើងបានលេងឲ្យអស់ពីសមត្ថភាពព្រោះចាញ់ឈ្នះវាតែមានលេងមានចាញ់មានឈ្នះ Okay, so we have verbs everyone. Verb bounce មានន័យថាបំផ្លោង Okay, hit វាយ kick ទាត់ lose ចាញ់គេ score បានពិន្ទុ throw បោះឬក៏គប់ tie ស្មើ tie ហ្នឹងមិនមែនចងទេណាន័យធម្មតាចងតែន័យកីឡាគឺស្មើ Cambodian team tie Thailand team for example tie with Thailand team ខាងក្រុមកីឡាកម្ពុជាស្មើគ្នាមួយក្រុមកីឡាថៃឧទាហរណ៍អញ្ចឹងណា win ឈ្នះ Okay, so can you use the verb to match the pictures? The picture is showing the action of the verb. 2. Bounce. 3. Win. Good. 4. Score. Good. 5. Hit. Very good. The ball hit the wall. Number 6. Lose. Number 7. Kick. 8. 8. Tie ស្មើណា Okay, let's listen.
Page 52. Exercise 2.
1. Throw.
2. Bounce.
3. Win.
4. Score.
5. Hit.
6. Lose.
7. Kick.
8. Tie.
Yes, all correct, everyone. Now go to next exercise. Next exercise. Write the verb about sport action from exercise 2 to complete the statement here. Sometimes you can use 3 or 4 verbs, and sometimes you need to use only 2, and sometimes only 1 verb. Okay. So number 2, what do you complete?
Win or loss, sir.
Loss. Okay. What
Win or
else?
loss, sir.
Win. What else?
Cry.
Right. Okay. Point. មួយពិន្ទុ We can use
Score, sir.
okay, score a point, win a point, or lose a point, like this, right? With another team, when we say with another team, we say tie. Okay, tie. ស្មើជាមួយនឹងក្រុមមួយទៀត The soccer ball. Can we use throw the soccer ball?
Loss.
Can we say throw the soccer ball? តើយើងនិយាយថាគប់បាល់ទាត់បានទេបោះបាល់ទាត់បានទេ No, it's against the rule. គឺវាប្រឆាំងទៅនឹងវិន័យបាល់ទាត់គេឲ្យទាត់អត់ឲ្យប្រើដៃគប់ទេណា Okay. Like volleyball, can we use our foot to kick the volleyball? No, it against the rule. Okay. So we say kick, right?
Yes.
You know rules, rule បើសិនជាយើងធម្មតាមានន័យថារូបមន្តនៃធម្មតាឬក៏ក្បួនប៉ុន្តែក្នុងកីឡា rule គឺវិន័យណាវិន័យ Kick the soccer ball, also bounce the soccer ball. No bounce បំផ្លោងណា Okay, and last one, we can use what? We can use win a goal, lose a goal, or score a goal, like this. Okay. Now we have grammar. I think, tell me everyone, did you watch the video clip and then study the grammar through the video clips already? Yes?
Yes.
Hello, everyone, already?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for your question, for your answer, sorry. Grammar, let me review a bit because it's a little bit more difficult than using can. So let me explain a bit. When we use must and have to, we usually refer to 2 things, obligation and prohibition. In prohibition, we use negative of must. In obligation, we use must and have to together. But most of the time, people use have to when we refer to obligation. Okay? អញ្ចឹងការប្រើប្រាស់ភាគច្រើនគេប្រើទៅលើកាតព្វកិច្ចអង់គ្លេសហៅថា obligation must និង have to ប៉ុន្តែគេប្រើ have to ជាទូទៅជាងចុះ must គេប្រើនៅពេលណាគឺប្រើជាលក្ខណៈផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនឧទាហរណ៍ថា I must wear the school uniform ណា I must wear the school uniform អានោះលក្ខណៈផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនយើងទេតែបើយើងនិយាយថា to go to study at AEU I have to wear school uniform អានោះលក្ខណៈទូទៅណាយើងនិយាយអញ្ចឹងចង់មានន័យថានៅអាស៊ីអឺរ៉ុបយើងទៅរៀនត្រូវតែពាក់ឯកសណ្ឋានអញ្ចឹងណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងកាលណាយើងនិយាយពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងច្បាប់របស់សាលាគឺមានន័យថាយើងមានឈ្មោះសាលាឈ្មោះអីគឺយើងត្រូវប្រើ have to បើសិនបើយើងនិយាយផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនយើងមិនមាន reference ទៅអ្នកណាមួយមិនយោងទៅលើអ្វីមួយសូមអាចប្រើ must បានប៉ុន្តែឲ្យត្រឹមត្រូវហ្មងគឺប្រើ have to ល្អជាងណាសម្រាប់ obligation I must not must not គឺជាលក្ខណៈវិន័យដែរច្បាប់ដែរប៉ុន្តែច្បាប់ហាមឃាត់ទៅវិញអញ្ចឹង must not មិនមែនជាបដិសេធទៅលើ must ឬទៅលើ have to ទេគឺវាប្រើដោយឡែកតែម្ដងណាឲ្យចាំណាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា must not ហ្នឹងគឺសម្រាប់អ្វីដែលត្រូវបានហាមឃាត់ឧទាហរណ៍ you must not blow the nose in public or you will be punished អូខេអ្នកមិនត្រូវញើសសម្បោរនៅទីសាធារណៈទេ blow the nose ភាសាអង់គ្លេសភាសាខ្មែរថាញើសសម្បោរណាយើងមិនត្រូវញើសសម្បោរនៅទីសាធារណៈទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងគឺជាបំរាមណាប្រើ must not គឺបំរាមហាមឃាត់ដោយច្បាប់តែម្ដងដោយច្បាប់ឬក៏ដោយវិន័យឧទាហរណ៍ថាបាល់ទាត់នេះឧទាហរណ៍នេះ soccer players must not throw the ball អ្នកលេងបាល់មិនត្រូវបោះបាល់ទេអ្នកលេងបាល់ទាត់មិនត្រូវបោះបាល់ទេកាលណាយើងនិយាយបោះមានន័យថាយកដៃទៅចាប់ហើយអញ្ចឹងគឺគេមិនឲ្យប្រើទេអាហ្នឹងហាមឃាត់ណាកាលនេះហាមឃាត់ចុះបើយើងចង់បដិសេធទៅលើ have to យើងប្រើអីវិញឬក៏ must have to និង has to ក្នុងលក្ខណៈ obligation តើយើងប្រើអ្វីវិញគឺយើងប្រើ auxiliary verb មកជំនួយណានេះប្រើ don't have to និង doesn't have to ប៉ុន្តែក្នុងករណីយើងប្រើ don't have to និង doesn't have to វាធ្វើឲ្យន័យបដូរអត្ថន័យបដូរបកប្រែថាមិនចាំបាច់ប៉ុន្តែលក្ខណៈវាលក្ខណៈ lack of obligation okay what means lack of obligation it means that you have the choice to do that for example you are in weekend class អ្នកនរគ្នានៅក្នុងថ្នាក់ចុងសប្តាហ៍អញ្ចឹងសាលាអាចនិយាយថាសាលាអាចប្រាប់យើងថា you are in the evening and weekend shift you don't have to wear school uniform you can wear your freestyle except 2 sexy clothes អូខេគេប្រាប់អញ្ចឹងគេថាសិស្សពេលយប់និងសិស្សពេលសៅរ៍អាទិត្យមិនបាច់ចាំស្លៀកតែឯកសណ្ឋានទេធ្វើម៉េចកុំឲ្យតែ sexy ពេកទៅបានហើយអញ្ចឹងចុះបើយើងចង់ wear ចង់ពាក់ឯកសណ្ឋានសាលាបានទេបានជាជំរើសយើងមានជំរើសធ្វើក៏បានមិនធ្វើក៏បាននឹងយើងប្រើ don't have to ណា don't have to បកប្រែខ្មែរថាមិនចាំបាច់ don't have to use with I VU they or plural subject he or she use with doesn't have to or singular subject or he or she we use with doesn't have to show lack of obligation ចឹងចង់និយាយថានៅក្នុងការយើងប្រើ don't have to ហ្នឹងគឺត្រូវប្រើ doesn't have to ផងដែរចំពោះ I VU they ឬក៏ពហុវចននាមយើងប្រើ don't have to ប៉ុន្តែ he she it ឬក៏ឯកវចននាមយើងប្រើ doesn't have to អញ្ចឹងត្រូវចាំไว้ហ្នឹងណាចំពោះ question និង answer យើងមិនប្រើ must ឬ must not មកសួរទេក្នុង obligation ក៏ដោយ permission ក៏ដោយគឺយើងប្រើតែមួយមុខគត់គឺ have to និង has to នៅក្នុងសំណួរកាលណា have to គឺយើងប្រើ do you have to ក្នុងសំណួរ has to គឺប្រើ does ដូច្នេះ does នៅក្នុងសំណួរប្រើ have to ទាំងអស់គ្រាន់តែខុសគ្នាត្រង់ do និង does អូខេហើយសំណួរក្នុងសំណួរជាទូទៅគឺវាមានលក្ខណៈ obligation ហ្នឹងគឺ lack of obligation មានន័យថាវាមានលក្ខណៈជំរើសស្រាប់អញ្ចឹងកាលណាសួរគឺគេលែងហៅថា obligation ឬក៏ prohibition ទៀតហើយគឺគេហៅថា choice when you were asked you would have the right to answer yes or no អូខេនៅពេលអ្នកត្រូវបានគេសួរអ្នកមានសិទ្ធិឆ្លើយ yes និង no ដូច្នេះហើយបានជាคล้ายទៅជា lack of obligation នេះវា double explanation ណាដោយសារខ្ញុំគិតថានៅក្នុងការដែលយើងមើលក្នុងវីដេអូឃ្លីបខ្ញុំបានបញ្យល់ឲ្យម្ដងហើយប៉ុន្តែដោយសារ grammar នេះសំខាន់ជាង can ខ្ញុំអាចបានបញ្យល់ឡើងវិញទេព្រោះខ្ញុំគិតថាវាមិនជាលំបាកនេះលក្ខណៈលំបាកបន្តិចត្រង់ថាវា ប្រើ must have to ហើយនឹងប្រើ must not ខុសគ្នាទាំងអស់ហើយសំណួរប្រើ doesn't have to បដិសេធប្រើ doesn't have to ឬ don't have to មានន័យទៅផ្សេងទៅទៀតហើយដល់ពេលសំណួរប្រើ does និង do និង does have to ហ្នឹងវាទៅជារឿងមួយដែលបដូរអត្ថន័យផងដែរ Okay so back to our lesson everyone so everyone this exercise asks you to underline must not and have to don't have to look at number 2 there are no mountains where I live so I have to go during my vacation so you have to underline have to and then student must wear special white clothes and then we must not hit okay must not we must not hit each other in the head and last one we don't have to play it on ice you can play it on grass too so look at now study this statement number 2 obligation no obligation or prohibition
Application.
good obligation number 2 student must wear special white clothes obligation no obligation or prohibition
Application.
obligation very good and last one number 4 we must not hit each other in the head
Prohibition.
okay prohibition and last one you don't have to play it on ice
Prohibition.
no obligation okay thank you you really understand what I have explained that's why you have answered almost all exercise correctly okay look at this one sentence completion we use must and what
Have to.
have to
Has to.
talk about obligation we use what
Must
Say-
not.
must not we use must not to talk about prohibition we use
Don't have to.
good done or doesn't right done we have used done or doesn't have to talk about having no obligation now we have one more exercise everyone about completion again use must not has to don't or doesn't have to number 2 gymnasts also whenever you are asked to complete don't forget to read the whole sentence so that you can make the right decision right so don't forget remember my words whenever you have exercise of sentence completion it also even though in the unit exam in the e-learning you have to read the whole sentence first read everything first before making decision okay so number 2 gymnasts also how to dance this is required of everyone so what you need to complete here
Have to learn.
have to right have to dance have to learn sorry not have to dance have to learn how to dance អ្នកនរគ្នាខ្ញុំនិយាយម្ដងទៀតកែលោខ្ញុំនិយាយមិញយើងស្ដាប់បានណាពេលយើងធ្វើលំហាត់លំហាត់បបបែបបំពេញអញ្ចឹងមិនថាខ្មែរមិនថាអង់គ្លេសឬក៏មិនថាលំហាត់អមេរិកអីទេសូមអានឲ្យចប់ទាំងអស់សិនចាំយើងសម្រេចចិត្តណាបើយើងសម្រេចចិត្តមុនអាចខុសយើងអានឲ្យចប់យើងដឹងយើងសម្រេចចិត្តទៅអត់ខុសទេ tennis player the ball if it's out of the line សំទោសគេថាអ្នកលេងtennis បើសិនវាចេញក្រៅលីងចេញក្រៅលីងគឺចេញក្រៅយើងខ្មែរយើងហៅលីងគឺកន្លែងខ្សែបន្ទាត់នឹងឯងណា it's their choice អញ្ចឹងកាលណាប្រើ choice យើងប្រើអីវិញជំរឿ okay you don't have to sorry don't have to hit the ball athlete គឺជាកីឡាករathletics គឺជាកីឡាដូចជា gymnastics យ៉ាង gymnastics គឺជាកីឡាដល់ gymnast គឺជាកីឡាករ junk food អាហារដែលទុកយូរអាហារទុកយូរអាហារផ្អាប់គេអាហារផ្អាប់អាហារផ្អាប់ដូចជាអាហារខ្លះនំបញ្ចុកអីទៀតនំប៉័ងអីទៀតpizza នំខេកសុទ្ធតែជារបស់ផ្អាប់របស់ដែលទុកយូរដូច្នេះចំពោះអ្នកកីឡាគេអត់ឲ្យញ៉ាំរបស់ចឹងទេវាមិន It's important that they have a healthy diet វាសំខាន់ណាស់ពួកគេត្រូវតែមានអាហារដែលមានសុខភាពល្អ diet ហ្នឹងរបបអាហារអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមើលគួរបំពេញអីកន្លែងហ្នឹងជាលក្ខណៈបំរាម must not good must not athlete must not eat junk food baseball player good at hitting the ball so they have to practice every day what you use here have to good have to so everybody you understand this grammar I'm so happy that you all have learned everything that I have taught in the video clips okay ខ្ញុំក្នុងនាមជាគ្រូគឺសប្បាយចិត្តណាស់ពេលឃើញថាសិស្សបានរៀនណាបានរៀនគ្រប់យ៉ាងដែលខ្ញុំបានដាក់បង្រៀននៅក្នុង video clip សេចក្តីសុខរបស់គ្រូគឺមានប៉ុណ្ណឹងណា Okay everyone this is an amazing reading I think if you know the background of the story you may think like me បើសិនអ្នកទាំងគ្នាដឹងរឿងរ៉ាវនៃ reading មួយហ្នឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាប្រកាសជាដឹងសាវតានៃរឿងអង់គ្លេសគេថា background of the story គឺប្រទេសកុយបានិងសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកគេគឺជា brutal enemy គឺជាសត្រូវស៊ីសាច់ហត់ឈាមមកមួយជាប្រទេសសេរីមួយជាប្រទេសកុម្មុយនីសហើយប្រឆាំងគ្នាខ្លាំងប៉ុន្តែប្រទេសកុយបានិងសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកជាប្រទេសជាប់ព្រំដែនគ្នាប្រទេសកុយបាភាគច្រើនគ្រប់យ៉ាងគឺគាត់មិនស្រឡាញ់អាមេរិកមិនមានថាគាត់ស្អប់អាមេរិកដល់ឆ្អឹងហើយណាប៉ុន្តែវិស័យកីឡាពួកគេជាមិត្តភាពគួរឲ្យសរសើរណាវិស័យកីឡាពួកគេជាមិត្តភាព they are friendship in sports so read this exercise everyone and answer exercise 3 and exercise 4 how about exercise 1 and 2 exercises 1 and 2 that's your own exercise your own answer so I don't have answer for you I have only exercise this 3 and 4 so everybody just read this everybody have you done this exercise យើងបានធ្វើលំហាត់លេខ3លេខ4ហ្នឹងដែរមានបានធ្វើដែរមានបានធ្វើទេបានអូខេបានអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងនេះស្ដាប់ listening បន្តិចសិនណាមុននឹងចូលទៅមើលចម្លើយទាំងអស់គ្នានេះជា reading ណា reading 5.4
Page 54. Exercises 2 and 3.
First U.S. Cuba game in 40 years. The Baltimore Orioles are now the first U.S. baseball team to visit Cuba in 40 years. The Orioles played the Cuban national team yesterday and won the game 3-2. But it wasn't an easy victory. The Orioles were up 2-0 after the second inning, but the score was 2-2 when the final inning started. The two teams played in front of 50,000 people at the Estadio Latinoamericano in Havana. Fidel Castro was there. Baseball is extremely popular in Cuba, and Castro is Cuba's #1 baseball fan. He played baseball for the University of Havana when he was a student. Orioles lose to Cubans in return game. The Cubans took revenge last night for the game they lost in Havana 2 months ago. The Baltimore Orioles beat the Cubans 3-2 in Cuba, but in yesterday's return game at the Camden Yards Stadium, the Cubans beat the Orioles 12-6. Rain stopped the game for 56 minutes in the first inning. When the game started again, the Orioles could not stop the Cubans. This was the first ever game between a Cuban and an American team in the United States, and the Cuban fans at the stadium celebrated the victory with music and dancing.
Okay, you see, Cuban and national team play with one of the American football team. Oh, sorry, baseball team. You know, everybody, what is baseball? It's called baseball day. It's called baseball, right? Haja sekolah. Okay, បើអត់ស្គាល់អាហ្នឹងគេខ្ញុំអត់យល់ថាកីឡាហ្នឹងគេលេងមិនទេមិនយល់ដែរគេម្នាក់អ្នកគប់ម្នាក់អ្នកវាយហើយម្នាក់អ្នកចាំរត់ចាំទប់យកអាបាល់គេវាយខុសហ្នឹងហើយបើសិនវាយត្រូវវិញគប់វទៅម្នាក់នោះវាយម៉ាំងត្រូវអញ្ចឹងគេរត់ត្រេទៅរកអាបាល់ដែលរត់បាល់ដែលគេវាយហ្នឹងបាល់ហ្នឹងគឺដូចជាបាល់ tennis អញ្ចឹងអូខេអញ្ចឹងអត់ដឹងលេងមិនហ្នឹងណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបិទ mood បន្តិចដើម្បីស្ដាប់សំឡេងម្នាក់អ្នកនិយាយនៅក្នុងក្រុមណា ball okay sorry okay ឥឡូវយើងចូលដល់ចំណុចមួយទៀតគឺឆ្លើយសំណួរណាឆ្លើយសំណួរOkay, number 2, everybody. The first game was in Cuba, the United States. Which one?
Cuba.
Yeah, in Cuba. Good. Fidel Castro was or wasn't at the game? Was. The Baltimore Orioles, Cuban national team, won the first game.
The Baltimore.
Yeah, the Baltimore. Good. And the final score of the game was 2-2 or 3-2? 3-2. Good. The second game was played at Carmen Yard Stadium or Estadio Latinoamericano. Okay, in the Estadio Latin Americano that's Spanish language គឺជាភាសាអេស្ប៉ាញគេហៅអញ្ចឹងអានថា Estadio Latino Americano ឈ្មោះជាភាសាអេស្ប៉ាញព្រោះអីប្រទេសគុយបាហ្នឹងជាប្រទេសនិយាយភាសាអេស្ប៉ាញតែពិតពួកប្រជាជនគុយបាគឺជាប្រជាជនអេស្ប៉ាញទេគាត់ទៅតាំងទីលំនៅនៅទីនោះហើយគាត់ក៏បានធ្វើបដិវត្តប្រឆាំងនឹងស្ដេចអេស្ប៉ាញឈប់ធ្វើបដិវត្តដូចអាមេរិកចឹងគឺផ្ដួលគាត់អត់នៅក្រោមអំណាចរបស់ស្ដេចចឹងណា Number 7 The Baltimore Orioles or Cuban national team won the second game So answer អ្នកឈ្នះគេទី2គឺ Cuban national team Okay and the last one the final score of the second game was 12-6 Okay Now, true fall, everyone, true fall. The Baltimore Orioles won the first game in the final inning. True or false?
True.
True. Number 2, Fidel Castro doesn't know a lot about baseball.
False.
False. The second game was 2 months after the first game. True or false?
True.
True. I'm sorry. It rained during the second game.
True.
True. There were no Cuban fans at the second game.
False.
False. Everybody, do you like listen to a song? អរនេះចូលចិត្តស្ដាប់ចម្រៀងទេ Do you like listening to songs?
Yes.
Yes. So now we have one song about the game of life. មានន័យថាការប្រកួតគ្នាក្នុងជីវិត The game យើងបកប្រែថាល្បែងឬក៏ការប្រកួតគ្នាអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះចំណងជើងចម្រៀងនេះគឺការប្រកួតគ្នានៅក្នុងជីវិត Okay Exercise 1 for yourself not for the song so we don't know so it's no answer for you but exercise 2 you have to listen to the song and then write the missing word in the lyrics lyric មានន័យថាអត្ថបទចម្រៀងណា You may use the word more than once យើងអាចប្រើពាក្យលើសពីម្ដងនេះគឺមានទាំងអស់12លេខណាទាំងអស់នេះតាំងពីវគ្គដំបូងរហូតដល់ចុងក្រោយគឺមាន12លេខបន្ទាប់មក exercise 4 after that you have to choose the expression from the song in red but because our book is not red no color so the book just black and white so we don't have red so I will have answer for you for this because it's very difficult for you to find the word to match so let's listen first what you have to do is choose the word from the box to complete from number 2 to 12 Can dark game have two lose rules side win and winner Okay so let's listen everyone ចម្រៀងមួយបទមានចំណងជើងថា The Game of Life
Pages 56 and 57. Exercise 2.
Sometimes you have to play, though you think you'll never win. You have to carry on when you want to give in. You can choose You don't have to lose. Sometimes you have to stand up when they tell you that you can't. Sometimes you have to be strong when they tell you that you aren't. You can choose. You don't have to lose. In the game of life, there are no rules in black and white. The road you take, you decide. It's difficult to see much when everything seems dark and life throws you a curveball. You have to bat it out of the park. You can choose. You don't have to lose. In the game of life, there are no rules in black and white. The road you take, you decide. If you want to be a winner, but the other side is strong, and you're 2 down in the 9th, you have to carry on. You can choose. You don't have to lose. In the game of life, there are no rules in black and white. The road you take, you decide. You have to fight. You have to fight for the things you believe are right. The change you make comes from inside.
Okay, everyone. Now let's check it. Number 2.
Lose.
Number 2.
Lose.
You don't have to
No.
lose. Good. Sometimes you have to stand up when they tell you that you can't. Okay. Sometimes you have to be strong when they tell you that you aren't. You can choose. You don't have to lose again. Now, in the one game, in the game of life, there are no rules. គេថាអត់មានច្បាប់អត់មានវិន័យបែងចែកសខ្មៅទេ The road you take ផ្លូវដែលអ្នកដើរ you decide អ្នកជាអ្នកសម្រេចចិត្ត It's difficult to see much when everything seems dark, okay? And life throws a curve ball, you have to bat. You can choose, you don't have to lose. If you want to be winner. But the other side, good, is strong. And you 2 down in the 9th. You have to carry on. You can choose, you don't have to lose again. Now we have conversation talking about rules. Okay, conversation takeaway. Sorry. Okay, everyone, you have to choose the word from the box to complete the conversation. We have 1 to 6, but number 1 already have done. How about number 2 to number 6? Okay, so listen and complete. Have you complete already before listening, before meeting me? អ្នកទាំងនេះមានបានបំពេញគ្រាហ្នឹងហើយនៅមុននឹងជួបខ្ញុំឥឡូវហ្នឹងណាកាលពីមុនហ្នឹងកាលពីមើលវីដេអូឃ្លីបមានបានបំពេញទេ
បាន
បាន
I check.
អញ្ចឹង number 2 ដាក់មក number 2 អីគេ
Number
អូខេ
two.
ចាំមិន
always
ចាំមិនស្ដាប់អត់បាន
Allow.
allow allow how about number 3
Am I allowed?
am I allowed and number 4 possible number 5
Not.
not allowed so last one is prohibited yeah, prohibited noun prohibition so listen everyone whether you complete right or wrong listen
Page 58. Exercise 2.
Welcome to the sports club. Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. Is it possible to bring a friend with me?
As a guest?
Yes.
Guests are allowed, but you have to buy a one-day pass. A pass is $8 for the day.
Wow, that's expensive. Is it cheaper for children?
Actually, children under the age of 12 are not allowed in the gym.
Ah, I see. And am I allowed to bring my own food to the gym?
It's possible to bring your own drinks into the gym. Food, however, is only allowed in the snack bar, and you have to buy it there.
Does that include in the changing rooms?
Yes, that's right. Eating in the changing rooms is not allowed either, and smoking is prohibited anywhere in the gym.
Well, that's no problem. I don't smoke.
okay so everyone go to homework okay this is the second homework you need to choose the right sports or right verb yeah and also choose the right option of the tools for exercise 1 and exercise 2 you have to complete the sentence with must not have has to or don't have to or doesn't have to and for exercise 3 you need to listen okay so listen now
Page 61. Exercise 3.
For me, the most amazing moment in sports was when Milan played Liverpool in the 2005 Champions League final for soccer. The game was in Istanbul, Turkey. Milan scored 3 goals in the first half of the game, and everyone thought it was over. I watched the game with some friends in a cafe, and some of them went home at halftime. But in the second half, Liverpool scored 3 more goals, and they tied the game. The game was still tied after extra time, too. But in the end, Liverpool won on penalty kicks. It was incredible.
yes this is homework so everyone we have homework on page 49 for unit 4 and 61 for unit 5 and homework will be collected. I mean the deadline of the homework until Sunday next week. And one is the great information for you is that tomorrow you need to take a test, midterm test. Okay, midterm test. The test open only from 7:30 to 11:30. You have only 4 hours to do the test. Okay, you cannot do the midterm test, take the midterm test within 3 days like unit exam. You have only 4 hours to complete that. And per entry, 90 minutes. Understand everyone? យល់ទេបងប្អូនខ្ញុំនិយាយមិនយល់ទេស្អែកយើងមានប្រឡង midterm ណាស្អែកយើងមានប្រឡង midterm សម្រាប់ថ្នាក់យើងហ្នឹងអូខេយល់ទេបានទេបងប្អូនគ្នា
បានច្រើន
បាទ
បានលោកគ្រូបាន
បាទប្រឡង midterm ហ្នឹងមិនដូចមេរៀនណាមេរៀនប្រឡងរយៈពេល3ថ្ងៃហើយបើថ្នាក់បើកឲ្យវិញទៀតណាតែ midterm អត់បើកទេណាប្រឡងតែម្ដងទេណាហើយប្រឡងហ្នឹងក្នុងចន្លោះតែ4ម៉ោងទេបើសៅរ៍អាទិត្យដាក់ឲ្យតែ3ម៉ោងអូច័ន្ទសុក្រដាក់ឲ្យតែ3ម៉ោងផងយើងសៅរ៍អាទិត្យដាក់ឲ្យ14ម៉ោងចោះពីម៉ោង7កន្លះដល់ម៉ោង11កន្លះចូលក្រោយហ្នឹងគឺប្រឡងលេងបានហើយចូលមុនហ្នឹងក៏ប្រឡងបានដែរគឺចូលក្នុងចន្លោះ7កន្លះទៅម៉ោង9កន្លះណា7កន្លះទៅម៉ោង7កន្លះទៅម៉ោង11កន្លះអញ្ចឹងស្អែកហ្នឹងប្រឡង midterm ប្រយ័ត្នភ្លេចណាទាំងអស់គ្នា
ស្អែកលោកគ្រូគួរណាស់គាត់សុំចូលអង្គ7កន្លះ
ស្រាប់អត់បានគុណដោយសារសម្លេងខាងគុណខាងខ្សោយចាំមើលកណាដូ speaker សិន
ឈើលោកគ្រូ
បាទ
ហួងម្នាក់ហ្នឹងគាត់និយាយថាស្អែកហ្នឹងគាត់សុំចូលបរិញ្ញា
គាត់សុំចូលប្រឡង
អញ្ចឹង
ចា៎
រៀននេះទេ
គាត់សុំចូលប្រឡងកន្លះម៉ោងវិញ
ប្រឡងគេ
ថាប្រឡងមេរៀន
អញ្ចឹង
បង
អញ្ចឹងធ្វើម៉េច
ដឹងមិនដែរគ្រូ
អត់អីយើងអាចដូរម៉ោងបានឥឡូវបើសិនកុំឲ្យប្រទាំងមួយគាត់ខ្ញុំដាក់ទៅពេលល្ងាចក៏បានដែរម៉ោង1កន្លះទៅម៉ោង5កន្លះចា
ពលលោកគ្រូបាន
ដូរទៅវិញណាអូខេអញ្ចឹង1កន្លះទៅម៉ោង5កន្លះណា
បង
អូខេអញ្ចឹងជួនដំណឹងសារថ្មីណាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដោយសារកុំឲ្យយើងមានអារម្មណ៍បែកអារម្មណ៍មកជាផ្សេងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំបដូរពួកយើងការប្រឡងរបស់បងប្អូនក៏ដូចជាបដិជគុណទាំងគ្រប់ព្រះអង្គគឺទៅម៉ោង1កន្លះម៉ោង5កន្លះវិញអញ្ចឹងណាក្នុងចន្លោះហ្នឹងគឺព្រះអង្គក៏ដូចជាបងប្អូននិស្សិតអាចចូលប្រឡងស្មើណាក៏បានក្នុងចន្លោះហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែ make sure that ត្រូវតែឲ្យច្បាស់ថាធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យដល់ម៉ោងទៅសល់90នាទីណាព្រោះការប្រឡងមាន90នាទីបើសិនជាគុណក៏ដូចជាបងប្អូននិស្សិតទាំងអស់ចូលនៅសល់60នាទីទៅដល់ម៉ោងអញ្ចឹងការប្រឡងយើងបាន60នាទីទេអញ្ចឹងបើសល់10នាទីទៅដល់ម៉ោងការប្រឡងយើងបានតែ10នាទីហ្នឹងទេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំបើកពី1កន្លះដល់ម៉ោង5កន្លះអញ្ចឹងម៉ោងដែលចូលប្រឡងយឺតបំផុតថាម៉ោងម៉ោង4យឺតបំផុតទៅម៉ោង4ព្រោះអីបិទបញ្ចប់ម៉ោង5កន្លះណាអញ្ចឹងយឺតបំផុតក៏ទៅម៉ោង4ដែរណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងអស់មានអីហិចទៀតហើយដល់ម៉ោងចប់ហើយសម្រាប់សប្តាហ៍នេះចប់ហើយ
ចុះលំហាត់នេះគ្រូ
បាទ
លំហាត់
homework មេរៀនទី4ទី5មេរៀនទី4ទី5ក៏ប្រឡងដែរប៉ុន្តែបន្ទាប់ពី midterm ហើយ
ដាក់
midterm ហើយ
គេ
ចាំថ្ងៃអង្គារចាំដាក់ណាមេរៀនទី4ទី5ហ្នឹងហើយមេរៀនអាចបើកនិយាយប្រកាសរួមណាកុំឲ្យថាអត់ដឹងអញ្ចឹងមេរៀនប្រឡងឲ្យមួយសារអញ្ចឹងកណាពិនិត្យមើលបើមានអ្នកធ្លាក់កណាបើកវិញម្ដងទៀតទេណា
ពលលោកគ្រូ
ហ្នឹងតែម្ដងទៀតទេអត់ច្រើនម្ដងដូចមេរៀនទី1ណាទាំងអស់គ្នា
គ្រប់មេរៀន
គ្រប់មេរៀន
Purple លោកគ្រូ
ហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងដល់ពេល midterm ហើយយើងប្រឡង2មេរៀនទៀតបាន5ហ្នឹង ហ្នឹងហើយ
លោកគ្រូ
តែអាទិត្យហ្នឹងអាទិត្យថ្មីហ្នឹង
ប្រឡង
តែគុណដូចជាបងប្អូននិស្សិតទាំងអស់ត្រូវរៀន2មេរៀនថែមទៀតណា6 7
លោកគ្រូ
ថ្មីហ្នឹងហើយមេរៀនថ្មីយើងរៀនរៀងលឿនព្រោះអីវគ្គមហាវិទ្យាល័យគេរៀនរៀងលឿនអញ្ចឹងហើយណាអូខេ
គូនចាំជួយផ្ញើវីដេអូមក
ហ្នឹងហើយវីដេអូចាំកណាដាក់ហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវអញ្ចឹងសូម
ហៅវត្តមានហ្នឹងគ្រូ
សូមហៅវត្តមានចាស់លេខគុណ
នៅស្រីនាង
គណៈលោកប្អូន
ច័ន្ទថនតារានាងសុកសីអន
គណៈលោកបង